All right, so now we're gonna start with our prep wash. We've rinsed the car down. Now we're gonna cleanse it. And cleanse is what we call a purifying car shampoo, but a real simple way to think about this is it's a very strong soap that you use to strip down the surface. Let's say it has some wax, some sealant, some different things like that. This is gonna strip that stuff off.
Yeah.
It's gonna get it prepared for a correction step, or in our case here, we're going right to protection.
Okay, so we've just deconned it. Now we're going to strip.
Yep.
Those might sound like, if somebody's watching that they're trying to learn, they might start going, wait, I got lost on deconning to stripping.
Yep. Well, when you decon it, like when you iron decon a car, you're trying to specifically get out iron contamination. Mm-hmm. That's not going to go after, it's a pH neutral formula. It's not going to go after waxes, sealants, grease, road film, all those kinds of things. So that's where you put cleanse into your foam cannon, into your wash bucket, and you go into a normal wash process. But if you were to use a pH neutral soap, it's not going to strip any of those oils and greases and sealants and waxes off the surface.
So we can get to that naked.
Yeah, naked paint.
And you get to naked from a couple different ways, eh?
Yeah.
Hey, that's all right.
So let's go ahead and get this foamed up. We already got our bucket going. Let me go ahead and shoot some in there. And we're gonna foam the car down. Everybody's seen this a million times on the internet, I'm sure. So
That's always still fun though.
So this is probably my favorite soap, to be honest with you, because it's so versatile. One of the things that makes it versatile is it's not so strong you got to be scared about it screwing up trim or any of those types of things, you know what I mean? But it is strong enough to start stripping away any of those extra oils, greases, sealants, you know. Number one place we see this, right, is where? Dealerships. You just pick up your new to you used car or brand new car. You have no idea what they put on the surface. We're gonna go into our one bucket wash method. We got 2 versatiles in there, folded into 4s. And we're gonna start from the top down. I'll get as much as the roof as I can, Marty, since you have the stool.
I stole it early, didn't I?
Yeah. So here's what's important about this type of soap that's really, really harsh in a lot of areas, is it's not lubricated. You can see our towels here, whether it's your wash mitt, they're gliding across the paint. Mm-hmm. You don't want to strip your surface with something harsh and then drag your wash media over it and damage paint.
And the way you got to think about it is, as I move my towel, literally, how much effort does it take?
Yep.
And if it takes extra effort, then that means I have drag. Drag is friction. Friction is marring. Friction is, hey, I'm not in the best process here.
That's a great point. And you'll notice that we're only using a side of the towel to kind of clean up a panel, and then we're flipping. So since I already have this kind of working down here, I'll keep it on the same side. I'll get this front bumper trim with kind of a quote unquote little bit of extra here on this side of the towel. I've already used the other side on the top. So now I'll flip over the towel and use it as the bumper side. So I have a cutoff point, right? I'm handling the bumper, you'll do the whole back. This is a process that you stay organized through the towel method, like we're showing here. But you could definitely do this with just, if you like wash mitts or wash pads, just throw a few extra in there and you'll be good to go. But definitely has less chance to ever mar the surface at all. And one thing about cleanse that people, if you haven't used it yet, I think one thing everyone loves that has used it is just how easily it glides across the surface with your wash mitt, your wash towel, whatever, while it's kind of stripping the surface. And so
using the Versatile for me is new. It isn't anything. I've always used the wash mitt, right? Or as we sell, right, the block in a sense.
Yeah, the wash pad.
Wash pad. So this is a different, wash experience for me.
Yeah, and again,
I like the simplicity, because you're right. It takes away the, okay, do I need to go now and dip my, mitt back in the bucket? Is now the right time? Is that every panel thing? Do I dip back in? Do I dip? When do I dip, right?
Yep.
There's no dipping.
Well, and the rinse bucket's dirty. Once you dip once from a dirty panel, you've got a dirty wash bucket. I don't care what you have in there. It's going to be dirty. The other thing is, once I reach the bottom, that towel goes across the bottom. It never touches anything else on the paint again until I wash this towel, and get it clean for next use. This isn't touching anything on the paint. And so it's one of those great things that keeps you organized, keeps you situated. I mean, you can see how easily your towel's gliding. And the greatest part of it is you come out with just purely naked paint ready for protection, right? You've deconned it. If you've had to clay it, you clay it. You go ahead and you go to this last wash step, and it's unbelievable how much of a perfect surface this leads to start a correction process, or if you just want to do a protection step. And that, we're going to get into that, but this is perfect for our 1-year coating, right? This now makes it so majority of the time you don't have to go into any kind of alcohol wipe or anything like that. This almost 100% of the time, in my experience and the experience of all of our users and customers, this is all you need to do, right? Even if you're out on your driveway, like at night, look at how long this soap lasts on the surface.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's workable, right? You hear that word workable, but it's usually talking about compounds, polish, right?
Yep.
You can work the surface with them. We don't really talk about workable soap, do we?
No, because I think what people think is a soap is a soap is a soap. And reality is it couldn't be further from the truth, right? Even the spots that I went over here already, the hood, people can see on camera a little better. The hood still has soap, still has suds, meaning it's still working and breaking down any wax, grease, sealant, anything like that that's on the surface. The greatest part about this is breaking down and leaving a naked surface for us to go to our next step. And honestly, most of these soaps that I've used in my career, one of the biggest problems with them is they were too aggressive. And when they were aggressive, they become very dry, so to speak. And then what would you have to do, Marty? You'd have to be like, oh my God, I'm scratching the hell out of it with my wash media.
You'd
what the
have
hell's
to keep
going on?
back to the bucket.
Yeah, and keep going back to the bucket.
That's what we had to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of one of those crazy things. So now it's really simple. We just go right into the rinse process. And this is a free rinsing soap, which is another important thing. We don't want it to get stuck in every crack and crevice. We want it to actually rinse away. So let's go ahead and rinse this baby down.